Hi. I'm losing my voice, I think, from the smoke we've been going through. But hi, I'm Hillary here in LA, and we're in my studio. I'm going to teach you guys a mat class. I'm super excited about it, and I'm super excited. Thank you, Fit Girl LA, for giving me this opportunity to share my passion with you guys. I want you to just stand on your mat towards the front of it. We're going to do what's called lowering. So as best as you can, I want you to just cross one arm over the other. And you're going to just cross one leg over the other. And let's just see if we can sit down without using our arms. If you need to, go ahead and get back up. Sounds super simple. And then we'll switch to the other side. So you're just going to cross over, sit down. Here's the tighter side. We'll see if we can get up and back up. So let's do that again. If you need to, just use your arms. Do what you need to do and see what your range is. On the next one, we're going to come and we're going to sit all the way down and roll down. So if you're familiar with Pilates, some of the terms I use you may know. If not, just watch, join in. We're going to just lie down on our mat and we're going to do what's called lift. We're prepping for our 100. I want you to just have your arms at your side, reach your legs really long, and I want you to just curl your head and shoulders up and look at your feet. Now really try to reach your feet. Try to think you're trying to lift your shoulders all the way off the floor. And I want you to take those legs and see if you can think about reaching them towards the wall in front of you. So much that maybe they unweight. And then bring it all the way back down and breathe. We're warming up here. Curl your head and shoulders up. Look towards those feet. Squeeze those legs together and reach them as far away as you can. Maybe they float off, maybe they don't. And then back down. And it's okay if they don't. We can leave them on the ground if you want to. We'll do that one more time. Curling it up, reach the legs so far away. Now reach your arms. See how that feels to kind of feel where your legs can go. And then bring it all the way down. All right, we're going for the 100. I'll cue you. If you've never done it, you'll be fine. You're going to take the legs wherever you can, keeping your back from arching off your mat. Curl your head and shoulders up the same way you just did. Now see if you can lengthen and lift those legs. They can be up here. They can be wherever you want. And just start pumping your arms like you're slapping water. And just figure out where you can take those legs without arching. And you're going to inhale for 5. And exhale. And inhale, keep reaching. And exhale, you can keep maneuvering. Inhale. And exhale. Good job, guys. Inhale. And exhale, keep reaching. Inhale, you're halfway there. Exhale. Inhale, I'm counting for you. Exhale. You got 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, try to curl up. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And now try to reach those legs away. Reach your arms. Reach, reach, reach. Keep reaching all the way down. Awesome. Now we're going to what's called roll up. So do the same thing. Just curl your head and shoulders up. Look towards your feet. See if you can now peel your upper back, lower back, your hips off, reaching towards your feet. And I want you to think you're reaching your arms and legs in one direction and your back is going in the other direction. And we're going to roll back down. Hips come down, lower, middle, upper. Inhale here and reach. And then exhale. Think about those legs. You just used them in the 100. See if you can keep that same reach of the legs as you roll down and up. If it gets too difficult and you feel like your legs are just going to fly up off your mat, just take your hands and use them and round yourself up. There's nothing wrong with that. And just find a pace that works for you. It should feel good. We're just kind of moving through, seeing where we are in terms of our flexion and our reach of the arms and the legs. All the way down. A siren is going by, so sorry about that. Inhale. Keep reaching those legs. Good. And let's roll all the way down to the mat. All right. So now we're doing what is called roll over. So if you lifted your legs for your 100, you're fine. If not, then I want you to just kind of take it where I go in the beginning. So I want you to bring your arms to your side. If you didn't lift your legs, you can bend. If not, I want you to just bring your legs up. So let's all do this first part together. Arms pressing into the mat, head in the mat. I want you to pull your thighs towards you, just enough to push into your arms and kind of lift your rear end off, and then circle the legs around. Really use your arms. Do that again. Push into your arms, reaching the thighs towards you and lifting up. Good. One more. Nice. And then reverse it. Same thing. Pull the thighs towards you. Push into your arms to just lift off a little. You should feel a lot of action in those arms. Head stays on your mat. And if you didn't lift your legs much here, then go ahead and do this. It's okay. And now we're going to go into the full rollover. So you can keep it there, or I want you to push into those hands, lift your hips all the way up and take your legs behind you. Really reach them. Open them the width of your mat, and we're going to roll it down. You're just doing your roll up, and now we're just upside down. Who doesn't love to be upside down? And then do that again. Find a pace that works for you. Really think about the legs continuing to reach behind you, even as you roll down. We do one more in this direction. Nice. Don't worry about where you are in space, but really think, reversing, of pushing into those arms, looking towards your sky. Maybe some of you are lucky enough to be outside. And then up and over. Nice. Keep breathing through. You got one more. If I get excited, sometimes I don't count very well, so just bear with me. Who knows how many of 100 you did. And then we're going to bring the legs all the way down. Nice. Let's go ahead. Take the arms back to your mat. Let's take that right leg towards the sky. We're going to do our one leg circle. I want you to take the leg that's on the floor and really reach it away and pull like you're pulling a strap to you. What we're going to do is take this leg. We're going to lift the hip up. That right hip is going to come up, and we're going to take that leg as far across as we can without losing our right shoulder, keeping it on the mat and bringing it back to the center. So just do that. Push, reaching with your hip. So that hip is lifting off the mat. Now that leg that's in your strap, see if you can keep it from going with this leg, and then bring it back. One more, and then we'll make it into a big circle. Let that hip lift, push it across, back to the center. We're going for it. You're gonna take the leg across, circle it down to the other leg, all the way around and stop at the top. Inhaling and exhaling. I want you just breathing. Don't worry about when, just keep breathing. That hip is lifting, but the shoulders are staying on that mat. Really, again, using our arms. Two more. Really feel that waist reach and twist. One more. At least I can count to 2 today. And then we're going to switch the direction. Keep this here. Lengthen. Now let that hip lift and back to the center. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep reaching the leg. Should have a lot of energy. Both of them. Not just the one we're circling. Keep reaching the one on the mat. 2 more. Guys are doing great. One more. Good. And then bring that leg down. All right, you may have to readjust a little bit. Woo, tighter side. So let's see what happens here. Flex the foot of that leg on the mat. Lift your left hip, reach it across. See where you can go. What's your range today? And pull it back. You might be going, oh my gosh, that is tight. Up. At least that's what I'm doing. Breathing as you go, reaching, which is why we do Pilates, right? Get our full range of motion here. Let's do one more on this side just because I'm tight, so we're gonna do it. And let's circle around and back to the top. Good, inhale. So kind of start to pay attention. How is this side different for you? What feels different? Is it harder to keep those shoulders down? What about the leg that's on your mat? What's happening? One more. Good, now reversing the direction out. Let that hip lift and back. Just moving at a range that works for you. Good, inhale. Exhale, keep pressing in those arms. I keep forgetting them. 2 more. One more. Good, and bring it all the way down. All right, guys, we are going to transition. And we're gonna do it a few times because I wanna work you guys today. It's Friday. So we're gonna find what's called our ball at the top. So don't think too hard about it. Just let it happen. Reach your arms behind. I want you to roll up like you did earlier, but pull your knees in and find a ball at the top of your mat. And I want you to just hold it here. pull the knees in, round into it. Now you're gonna go back down into that 100 position all the way down. So you're gonna reach your arms and legs towards the wall in front of you as you round back. There's your 100, right? And then all the way back down. Ooh, that's some work. Let's do it again. Roll up, pull the ball, find it, and then do that again. Reach your arms and legs as your back goes towards your mat. Hold for a moment, all the way back down. We're gonna do it one more time. I don't know about you, but I am definitely warming up. And then do that again. Think of pushing the legs, reaching them away. Reach your arms, hold all the way down. All right, we're gonna hold our ball now. So go up, find that ball. Whatever it looks like, I want you to keep it there. Find it, maintain, and let's roll onto your shoulders and back up. See if you can balance again. Try to keep the ball the same. I have this habit of wanting to kick my feet right up here. So that's okay. I have to do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to make your ball go. Good, inhaling and exhaling. Let's just do 2 more here. Good, and then find your ball, hold for a moment, and let's just reach those legs out. And we're gonna go into now what's called the single leg stretch. So I want you to just roll it back down. And I want you to take your right leg and just pull it in as tight as you can. Like really, I don't care where your hands are, just take that leg and pull it in. Pull it in so much and use it to curl your head and shoulders up. And then take that left leg and just reach it, pull. And we're gonna switch and pull. So you're just taking one leg, pulling it in as tight as you can and reaching the other leg. Try to touch the wall, chair, whatever's in front of you. Trying to maintain that lift like you're at the bottom of your ball. Inhaling and exhaling, just breathe on through. Good, keep reaching. You can feel maybe one side's a little harder to pull in than the other. Do one more each leg, so we're even. And now pull both knees in. And look, you're at the bottom of your ball. Let's keep that. You're gonna reach your arms and legs straight ahead. Double leg stretch. Press your palms into your legs and pull it back in. Inhale. And see where you can take those legs and not let that back arch up off your mat. Challenge yourself. Make it hard. Make it work. Inhale and reach. And it's okay if they're up high. It's your workout here, right? It's your body where you are today. 2 more here. Nice. 1 more. Good. And bring it all the way down. Reach those legs. We're going to do another roll up. So reach your arms behind you. Keep your legs working. Reaching for the wall in front of you as you curl up. You might find that you're in a better position with your roll up here than you were before. Maybe we're a little more flexible. So let's go ahead. Take your legs. We're going to do what's called spine stretch. So the legs are just wide, wherever they feel a comfortable position for you. And I want you to take your hands and just place them between your upper thighs. And I want you to use your mat or your floor, whatever you're on, to really push into and get some feedback. So sit as tall as you can, just kind of see where you are in space, and push your fingers into your mat to almost feel like you're trying to lift yourself off your mat and reach your legs away. So if you think, I'm trying to sit tall and I'm trying to push myself up, do you not feel a lot of stuff happening? I do. And then I want you to keep that feeling of up, up, up. But now I want you to push into that mat, pushing your arms forward, but taking your back towards the wall behind you as you reach your arms and legs forward. And then push into that mat and grow back up tall. So it's not a hamstring stretch, right? I don't want us going all the way over. I want it working. So push into it, taking your back into just a nice rounded, as much as you can. Reach your legs. You're exhaling, and then you're inhaling. That's hard to talk right there. And do that again. Reaching. Find where maybe you feel tight. Maybe there's a part of your back you're like, oh, I so want around there more. So see, do you need to reach one leg further than the other? Or maybe the arms need to work more and push and reach and then coming all the way back up. Good. All right, we're going to what's called open leg rocker now, a rocker with open legs. So let's kind of play with it a little bit. Keep your legs where they are, arms long, and I want you to roll back. And I want you to roll back to the point where if I said, hey, lengthen your legs so much that maybe they unweight. See if you can get to that point and then come back up. Now for some of you, if you can't lift your legs, when we tell you, this is where you'll stay as we all rock. So whatever works for you, because this is work. Hold here, try to think of lifting your legs. Now on the next one, I want you to lift your legs. You can bend your knees or bring them up, whatever you need to do. Roll back, lengthen the legs, woo! Okay, so this one for me is like a daily struggle. So let's just see what happens. This right here is your work, your balance. You've got to find it, because we're gonna try to get back here. So if you have really long legs, you may be in a totally different shape than I am. So are we ready? We're doing just like our ball. We're gonna roll back on our shoulders. Keep those legs working, arms working, roll back. See if you can come up, find the balance. Yes, and roll back. Good, trying to just see where you are in space. You might feel your hips and everything giving a little, oh, there we go. Looking towards your rocker as best you can. You may be like me and veering off in one direction. That's okay. It just means something's working more, tighter more. Who knows? Let's do one more here. And then find that open leg rocker. Oh, see if you can hold. Now see, can you come down the way we went up? So lower your legs, sit back up tall. And if you want to, just give it a little stretch. And then we're gonna roll all the way back down. So there's two versions of corkscrew. We're gonna keep it pretty basic. We're not gonna go up and over today. So press your arms into your mat and we're gonna lengthen your legs. So remember we did that one leg circle where our hip lifted? Same thing, but now both legs are together. So let's just start with a little kind of tick-tock to see our range. I want you to take it over to your right. Take your left leg. Feel like you're trying to reach it past your right leg so that that hip will lift off. Pressing that left arm in, see where you can go without losing it, and pull it back to the center. Now go the other side. Think about your right leg reaching past that left leg. That hip is lifting, that shoulder staying down. And it's very tempting, as I just did, to look at your legs. So just keep looking towards the sky. Keep your head where it is. Reaching and pulling back. Let's do one more so we're nice and even. Don't want to send you off in the weekend all crooked walking in a circle. And then back to the center. All right, we're doing our corkscrew. You're going to go to the right, as reaching as you can. Circle down and around like you did with your one leg circle. Bring it back to the center and hold for a moment, and we'll reverse it. So go to the left, circling down and around, back to the center. Good. And just see where you can take that hip and those legs without losing the shoulders, the arms. Try to keep them evenly weighted. So you might have to push into that one arm that's opposite of the legs as they go. You might have to work it a little more on that side. Breathing through. Do one more, but challenge yourself. Make it work. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just has to move. One more. All the way around. Nice. And then reach those legs away. We're going to roll up again, and we're going to do our saw. So roll it up again. Do a little reach if you need to, and we're going to go into our saw, which is the same position that we were in for spine stretch in terms of our legs. Take your arms nice and wide. And let's do this. Just kind of take your arms in and maybe feel like you're pulling them behind you a little bit. You'll feel a lot of action in your back. Stay tall. Think really thick air and you're pushing. So reach your legs. I want you to just twist to your left, only where you can. So see where you are, and then come back to the center. And then twist to the right, might be different range. Keep your arms where they were, right? Don't get lost. Don't get lost, because this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add into it. So remember the spine stretch we did earlier? I want you to add that in. So twist where you can. Where this arm is going in front, that's where it's gonna reach. So you're gonna spine stretch your back as you reach that arm forward, the other goes back. reach forward, reach back. And then grow tall and back to the center. I'll give you a few more little things to think about, but let's just focus here for now. Take the top arm, reach forward, back arm back. Spine, stretch that back behind you. I'm going out towards Wilshire. Maybe you're going somewhere else and twist. Now, as you twist, what's happening to that leg? Reach it. Reach the one you're turned towards because it's probably wanting to get behind you. And then come back up. Arms are active. Mine are on fire. And reach. And reach. And back up tall. Little Texas accent flew out of my mouth, I know. Reach and reach. Good. One more so we're nice and even, right? And reach. And reach. Nice. Okay, so we've come to the portion that is my struggle. So bear with me and you will probably go much further than me. We shall see. I want you to roll over on your stomach. We're going to do what's called prone lift. And actually, I'll come this way so you can see better. So what we're focused on is for the first time, we're going to see some extension. So I want you to just lie on your mat. Your forehead's going to be on your mat, and your arms are going to be in a capital T. What I want your focus to be is right here under your hips. I want you to feel like you're really pushing them into the mat as we go into our prone lift. So just lower down. Squeeze your legs together. Reach your arms, reach your legs. So I want you to let your head float up. Press your hips into the mat. Lengthen your arms and legs so much they float away. And just look where you're going. And then bring it all the way back down. Did you see how high I lifted? So not. But that's okay. That's where I am. And then reach your arms, reach your legs. Some people just can keep reaching and reaching, but push the hips. That's where I want your focus to be today. On those hips, lengthening and reaching into your mat as you reach your arms and legs. Remember to breathe. We'll do one more here. Inhaling, just going where you can go. And bring it all the way down. So for those that can rock, I salute you, because I cannot. But anyway, we're gonna go into our one leg stretch here. So I want your elbows slightly forward of your shoulders, and I want you to feel like you're pulling your chest through your shoulders and you're looking forward. Glue your legs together and press those hips forward. You're gonna take one leg, do a little kick, kick, and reach it away and switch. Kick, kick. And as you do this, kind of pay attention. What's happening in the hips? Are they able to stay even and reaching forward? Or something going on that maybe needs a little attention in terms of maybe a little more engagement of trying to keep it pressed. Keep pushing and reaching your chest through your arms. Good, one more each leg. And then bring it down. We're going into our double leg kick. So place your forehead on your mat and clasp your hands behind. Same thing, we're gonna focus on those hips. Take your legs, you're gonna kick both at the same time. You ready? Kick, kick. Now reach your arms, reach your legs. Let the head and chest float up. Go where you can go. Bring your forehead back down and kick, kick. Inhale as you reach. Exhale. Really reach your arms for your feet. Push those hips in. One, last one, and reach, and release. All right, go ahead. I want you to push yourself up into a kneeling position. So we're gonna do what's called thigh stretch. So if your feet cramp up, you can always turn them this way, or if you're like on something that you can kind of dangle them, that helps. Mine tend to cramp up, so you may see me move a little bit. I want you to think that you're taking your hips and just curling them a little forward. And you're taking your head and you're maybe looking towards your baseboard or your floor in front of you. So you're curled at both ends. Arms at your sides here, just straight out. If you had shoelaces on, you're pushing into them, right? And I want you to just hinge back at your knee where you feel a thigh stretch. Inhale as you go back. Exhaling, back up. And even if it's just like this, it's cool. Wherever you have that stretch is where you go. Try to make sure this stays curled, top of the head, so you're just curled at both ends of that spine. You'll feel it much more, and our low back is super happy. Inhale, especially for super mobile people back there. Inhaling back, going where you can go. Even if you don't feel like you're going further, just visually in your head go, oh yeah, further that time. And back up. One more here. Back you go. And up. Ooh, tight. All right, so we're going into neck pull. So what I want you to think about here is really using a pull of the legs. At any point you can use your arms. Perfectly fine. I want you to lie all the way down and take your hands behind your head. So it's basically our roll up, but we're gonna go super low as we can. So I'll show it to you, and then if you don't make it up, I'll show you how to get there. So push your head into your hands, really push it. Do not let that get lost. As you curl up, you're gonna look towards your feet again. Keep pushing the head into your hands, pulling into your legs. Your elbows can come forward. I want you to roll under a low ceiling. And when you get to that roll up, just give a little pull, like you're taking your head in this direction. It should be lovely. And then stay low, roll all the way back down. You can go quicker than me if you like. For those that was a struggle, do it to where you can, and then use your arms, pulling and curling, use that opposition, and once you get there, you can do the little pull. Going down is usually easier. It's easier to engage and reach those legs. So breathe through, inhaling at the bottom, exhale, trying to go under that low ceiling, pull, and all the way down. Let's do one more here, and again, just do what you can do. You can always take a water break at any time, and then we'll roll it all the way down. All right, here comes some fun stuff. We're gonna start getting on our shoulders again like we did with our rolling back. So we're gonna go into our scissors and bicycle. So what I want you to do is take the legs up towards the sky. Now, if when we get into the full moon, it's not for you, you can just come right back here and do the legs, no problem. So we did our roll over earlier. I want you to do it again. Just roll over. Take your hands like you have little back pockets on your jeans, and get your hips where you can. Push into your elbows, and then I want you to take one leg away from you and the other towards you, and switch. So there's your scissors. Keep pushing into your elbows. I want the focus to be on the leg moving away from you. Not so much the one coming this way, but the reach here. So we're opening up for shoulder bridge, which is coming next. Inhale and exhale, keep pushing in. Now take that into just a bicycle. I don't care if your feet are pointed or flexed, just don't cramp up. Whatever makes you feel like you can reach away. And then reverse that bicycle, again, focusing on the leg going away from you. And then bring it all the way together, arms at your side, and roll it back down. And once you're there, we're just gonna place our feet onto your mat. All right, so you can have your feet as close to you as you like. Hip width apart, arms at your side. All right, we're gonna try to lengthen the front here. So I want you to just push into your feet, push with everything you have. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Here's where it's like, oh my gosh, for me. So see if you can push into those feet more to lift the hips up. Take your knees towards the wall in front of you. And then from the top of your back down to your hips, you'll roll it back down. That's it. We're gonna keep it here today. We're not gonna do the scissor kicks. Inhale as you reach up. Although you're more than free, if you know them, go for it. And then roll it back down. But I want you to really focus. Are you pushing down evenly into both feet? Are the arms pressing evenly? Press them in, get a nice chest expansion. And then rolling back down. Nice. You guys are doing awesome. And then reach again, press it up, reach the knees away. And rolling down, we're just gonna do one more here. Press it up. Reach, 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 reach. And then rolling back down. Good. And reach your legs long. We're gonna roll all the way up. So when you roll up, I'll be nice. Give yourself a little stretch. Just reach for your feet, pull it in, give it a stretch. Right? All right. So next we're going into what's called spine twist. It's a lot like our saw that we did, but we're not gonna go into any flexion. We're just gonna stay tall. So I like to do a little drill before we begin. So just sit tall, reach your arms, like we did in our saw, kind of pull them back towards you a bit, towards the back. Now press down and grow taller. Keep growing taller. Keep reaching your legs. Reach your legs so far that maybe you feel like they're gonna lift. Reach your arms and try to touch the walls on either side. Now stay tall, and you're just gonna twist as far as you can to the right. Now look at your right leg. Did it shorten? Is it behind your left? If it is, push it forward a bit. Make it even and bring it back to the center. Grow tall. Twist to the left. What happened to that left leg? Do we need to push it a little? Press it forward. Keep reaching and back. You can pick up the pace. Inhale. Maybe grow taller and twist more back to the center. And grow taller as you twist. Grow taller and back. Don't forget the arms. Keep pulling them towards each other. Inhaling and exhaling. Are your arms getting tired? Oh my gosh. And reach and twist. And reach. Good. I think we started at the right, so we got one more each way. And twist. And twist. And then to the other side. And back to the center. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go now into what's called jackknife. So I want you to roll all the way back down. We'll do a little work. It's by Kathy Grant, who worked with Joseph Pilates. It's called spine lift. So this is what I want you to do. It's kind of what we did a minute ago with our rollover. I want you to have your arms in your sides. Pull your thighs towards you a little bit. Push into your arms to lift the hips just a little and bring them back down. Keep at that. Really fire into your arms. As you do this, pay attention that your head doesn't lift off, your shoulders stay connected, because I want you only to go that range that you can keep that connection and not get lost. So we're gonna go into our rollover. Go on for it. And I want you to take your legs, jackknife them up towards the sky, and try to keep reaching, reaching, reaching as you roll it back down. Lower the legs where you can keep your back from arching, wherever that is for you. And let's do it again. Roll over. Jackknife up. Push into those arms. Make them work. Keep your wrists long. One more. Roll over. Reach it up. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Try to keep it going all the way down. So awesome. All right, side legs. Let's give it a go. So on your side, there's lots of versions of this. We're gonna stick to the traditional. So just place your hands behind your head. Remember our neck pull and we kind of pushed in? We're gonna use that. Take the legs slightly forward of you. So I want you to let this move. I want you to let it happen. You've got this counterbalance of your head pushing in. Take your top leg, kick it as far forward as you can and as far back as you can. Remember all the work we've been doing with the pushing of the hips? Think you're pushing them forward. And you're taking that back leg where you can keep lengthening and it doesn't get lost. So think, we're preparing for our teaser, which is coming up. I don't know about you, but who loves a teaser? And reaching forward and back. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice. Just do two more. Keep pushing the head into the hands. It should feel super yummy. Let's just do one more. I told you. Not counting well. And bring the legs together. Let's flip over. We'll do the whole thing on the other side. So find your head with your hands slightly forward. Now remember, it might be a totally different side. And this time, really focus on your bottom leg here. As you kick forward and back, keep that bottom leg like it's your kickstand, right? If it gets lost, you've gone too far. And just kicking, but challenge it. Make it kind of hard to keep it there. Don't be cheating yourself. Inhale, you showed up, make it work, right? Inhale and exhale. Good, woo, there you go. Challenge, and keep breathing through. Do 3 more here. Keep pushing into the head, into the hands. 2 more. Reaching, last one, and together. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do a little teaser prep. You are more than welcome to leave it at the teaser prep, or we can take it into the full teaser. We'll do a couple of variations of them today. So you'll probably be teasered out by the time we get done, which, oh my gosh, we're running out of time. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to roll back like we did for our rocker with open legs, right? Probably past your normal teaser to where you feel you can lengthen and maybe lift your legs. Ooh, feel that, and then come back up. So some of you might want to just leave it here, and that is fine. It's work. Roll back. Feel like you're gonna lift the legs. Just feel like you're gonna, maybe they unweight a little bit and bring it back up. So now let's see if we can lift the legs. If not, just keep it there. Go back to that point. See if you can lift your legs. You're probably behind your teaser. So bring yourself, try to touch your feet. Ooh, now see if you can go back down with control the way you went up. Let's do that one more time. Rolling back, reaching the legs. You're probably behind your teaser, so reach, try to touch your feet. And don't flex, that's cheating, right? And then bring it all the way down. Now you're more than welcome to keep it there, or we're gonna lie it down instead of coming back here. You ready? Roll back, reach those legs, find your teaser. Whoa. And now as you roll down, those legs are gonna go down, your upper back's gonna go down, everything's going down. Reach the arms behind you. Now from here, can you find that again? Curl your head and shoulders up, reach the legs, float the torso towards your legs, legs towards your torso. Can you reach for those feet? Can you reach the feet away? And then rolling all the way back down. Let's do it again. You got 2 more. As long as you're with me, we're good. Keep reaching. Think of that spine stretch we did earlier. Can you round into it more? And then rolling back down. You got 1 more in you, I know you do. Curl it up, reach it away. Oh, yes, my legs are shaking. And then roll it all the way down. Let's place our elbows. I just made no sense there whatsoever, but that's okay. If you roll down like I said to, back on your elbows. We're gonna go into hip twist. So what I want you to think about is your corkscrew from earlier. Take your legs, lengthen them wherever you can maintain them, and push your elbows into the floor. Take your legs off to the right. Left elbow may need to push into there a little more. Legs down and around like when your corkscrew earlier. And then back to the center. Now go to the left. Maybe push into that right elbow a little more and around. Oh, yes, inhaling. So as you do this, pay attention. Are both elbows pressing evenly? Or is one getting lost and you need to push into it a little bit more? Can you keep that top leg reaching past that bottom leg as it circles around? These are exhausting, right? And 1 more each way. Good, keep reaching away. Back up, you got 1 more. I can hear my voice is like, hello. And then reach those legs all the way down. Good, and let's just come up, give it a little stretch. All right, we're gonna flip over. We're gonna go into what's called swimming. So again, another one of my not so happy places for me. So do what you can do. You'll probably maybe be in a different position, that's okay. So arms are gonna be long, reaching for the wall in front of you, legs behind. Place your head down. Let's just kind of find where we are first, okay? Let's use the floor to have it happen a bit. So I want you to take your left leg and right arm, and I want you to reach them away and kind of push into the other to see if you can kind of lift up a bit and look forward and bring it down. And then alternate. Other arm, other leg, push into the ones that are on the floor and see where you can lengthen and reach. Think of the arm and leg in space reaching and you're looking forward. And just 1 more. See where you can feel your safe self in space and bring it down. Now we're going into the full swimming. So I want you to keep those hips pressing. Reach your arms and legs so far away they float up. Look forward and just start kicking. Woo! Arms and legs. Keep pressing the hips, keep looking forward, and just breathe normally. Good. And then bring it all the way down. Awesome. You guys did great. Place your hands on your mat, slightly forward of your shoulders, and tuck your toes under. We're going to just take ourselves up into a push-up position. So just find your push-up position for you. Yeah? I'm going to move forward so you can see my legs there. All right. I want you to think of your legs reaching towards the wall that is behind you. Push out of your arms. Take your right leg and just lift it as high as you can and lower it down. And then your left. Keep thinking your hips are evenly towards your mat. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing, guys. One more each leg. You are coming to the end of your workout, I promise. One more. Now, can you lower down the way you went up? Lower down. Awesome. And we're gonna turn over. I'll come this way. We're gonna do the opposite of what we just did with the leg pulled back. So if you have your hands either fingers this way or this way, whatever makes your wrists happy, we're good with. I want you to really feel again from that hip twist of using your back. Take your legs, reach them towards the wall in front of you, reach them away, lift your hips up, push into the arms, look towards your feet, and then release it down. Now you can just keep it here, but on the third one, we're gonna add some kicks. But if not, just keep reaching your legs. See how your knees feel if you think, I have to lift one leg. Is that a happy place or no? If not, keep it here. On the next one, we'll do 3 kicks on one leg and then we'll switch. So press into those arms, reach the legs away, take your right leg and kick 1 and 2, just where you can, and 3 without anything changing, and switch. 1 and 2, don't let those hips drop, and then bring it all the way down. Let's give it a little stretch. Awesome. Okay, guys, moving along. We've done our side kicks, right? We were so supported on the mat. Now, much less support. So we'll see what happens. Hands behind your head. Kind of get towards the center of your mat. So you have room on each side, right? I'm gonna kind of go over so I don't get lost. Which way am I going? Take your hand. At the same time, the opposite leg's gonna reach, and you're gonna, just like a little teapot, find yourself in space. You ready? Take that leg, kick as far forward and as far back as you can. Again, pushing the head into your hand. And I want you to think about this arm that's on your mat. Think you're pushing that mat away, because we're getting ready to do a side bend. So we're gonna use this whole side. So get it working right now, because it's coming up. It's got its call sheet. 1 more. And then can you come back up the way you went down? All right, if not, don't worry about it. Take it over, let the head connect. You ready? Kick forward as far as you can and back and forward and back. If we have time at the end, feel free to shoot some questions. I'm happy to answer. If you felt anything or need something, let me know. 2 more here. 1 more. And let's bring it back, up to the center. Good job. All right, it's side bend time. So go back to the first side you did your kicks on, right? It had a little rest, right? Why not? We're gonna do a little side bend prep. You're more than welcome to leave it there. Legs can be staggered or stacked. Stacked's gonna be harder, less support. You choose. If you stagger, your top foot is behind your bottom. Take your arms slightly forward out, because you're gonna go this way, and we want that wrist to stay in front of our shoulder and not go past, or the shoulder go past. Arm's gonna press into your whole body, and it's gonna stay there for a minute. I want you to think you're pushing your legs in that direction, and you're taking your head and reaching it in this direction, and we're just gonna do a nice side plank. You ready? Just press, push that hip into the arm, and push your arm, push out of this arm that's on your mat, and then bring it down. Good, do that one more time. Reach your head, reach those legs, push out of that arm, and bring it back down. All right, we're gonna go to the full side bend. You can come back down each time, or you can kind of hover. Do what you wanna do. You ready? We're gonna actually bring this arm up and over, and we're gonna look towards this arm. We're gonna lift our hips up. So go ahead, take the arm and reach it up towards the sky as you lift your hips. Reach it for the wall in front, and now lift your hips, look towards the arm. Lift as high as you can. Come down, tap, back up. We'll keep it at this version today. And we'll do 1 more. Keep reaching up, 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 out of that arm. Woo! Find your balance and bring it down. All right, you got 2 sides, so we have to do the other side. All right, now remember, each side's different. Balance may be different where we are, so just go with it. Just figure things out. You ready? Same little prep first. Push those legs away. Take your head, press in. This is also a chance that you can say, hey, my arm not in the right position. So you can maneuver. Do it again. Push away, press in. Whoa. Whoa. Yes, I knew this side would be different. Tight. You ready? Let's go for it. Arm's gonna go up and over. Look towards that arm. Lift your hips. Whoa. And then bring it down and back up. One thing I love about Pilates is how every day is so different. One more. Reach. And then all the way back down. Good job. All right, how are we doing on time? We're doing so good. Okay, this is what I want you guys to do. It's called boomerang. It's just a mash of things we've already done. It's your rollover, it's your teaser, it's your spine stretch, only now your legs are crossed. So it's a little more challenging. So cross your right over the left. We're gonna do 6 so that we're even. Take your hands and just place them at your side. We're gonna roll over. When we're back there, we're gonna crisscross our legs the other way. We're gonna find our teaser, and we're gonna try to come back to this position. Are we ready? So just start rolling back. Lengthen those legs, lift them up and over into your rollover. Switch those legs. Now here we go. Find your teaser. Whoa, can you hold it? And then control down. Reach your arms towards the wall behind you. Spine stretch. Sit back up. Got it? Let's do it one more time, slow. Roll over. Crisscross. Find your teaser. It's a different side. Control. Good. Now you got 4 more. Go at your pace. Rolling over. Make sure you crisscross. Hold that teaser for a moment. Breathing through. You got 3 more if you're up with me. If not, just know you had 4. And you're going, maybe you're going a little quicker and you get a little water break. Who knows? Keep reaching those legs in your teaser. Reach. And I was talking and totally lost where I am, so I do know that I started here with this leg, so I'm assuming I'm done. Yeah, okay. So that was boomerang and it's super fun. And now we're going to seal, which is even more fun. So basically what seal is doing is getting us back on our shoulders and holding us there to have to balance, because we're actually gonna do our control balance today. I wanted to do it with you guys. We'll just see where we go. So take the soles of your feet and press them together. Hands are inside. I don't care if you're holding your heels, your whatever. Hold where you feel comfortable. Open up those hips. Round into your ball. We're gonna do 3 clicks here. Roll like our ball and do 3 clicks back there. And then come back up here. So we're losing some momentum. Are you ready? Find your ball. 1, 2, 3. They can be quick. 1, 2, 3. Find it back up. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. This always makes me giggle. And back 3. And up 3. Let's do 1 more. Breathing. Oh, good job. Okay. We're skipping crab. We're skipping rocking. We're running out of time. I want to hit control balance and push up with you guys and have some time for some questions. So control balance, we're gonna balance on our shoulders. We're gonna build it. You stay where you wanna stay, go where you wanna go. Roll back down. Arms at your side, and let's just bring the legs up towards the ceiling. And I might move a little so I'm in your view here. All right, the most important thing with this is our leg that's gonna be back here. I don't want you to think of pulling it towards you. Yeah, that's happening, but I want you to think you're taking that leg and you're pulling it out of the socket. So you're taking that leg and you're pulling it in that direction. That's gonna keep you up, okay? So arms at your side, go into your rollover and just hold that. Think of your legs here pushing to the wall behind you. Can you stay here? Can you take your right arm behind you on the mat? Yeah? Can you take your left arm? Now, if you start to fall this way, just reach your legs back. That will keep you there. Let's take a little break and come out of it and roll it down. So you can just keep it there and work on that. We're gonna take it a step further. Roll over. Keep reaching those legs. Take one arm, whichever one you're comfortable with, and then the other. Think of the leg. Right one's gonna keep reaching behind you, but I want you to grab onto that right leg, pull it towards the wall behind you as you lengthen the other leg where you can, staying balanced. Woo! Now can you stay balanced? Bring that leg down and switch. Keep reaching now, that left leg, pull it towards the wall as you take the other one and reach where you can. Don't worry about what it looks like, just go where you can go. Now can you stay balanced and bring both legs together? Bring your arms back down and roll it down. So awesome, you guys are great. Let's take a nice stretch. We're gonna roll it all the way up. And it's time for our push-ups. We skipped a few things, but that's okay. We got to the control balance, which is work. All right, so stand at your mat. We're gonna do 3 sets. You can do 3 to 5, whatever works for you, your pace. Take your arms, reach them towards the sky. You're gonna roll down till you find your mat, and I want you to take your hands and walk yourself out to your push-up position, and go for it, 3 to 5. Think of everything you just did. Push that floor away. Reach the legs behind you. Breathe, try to keep your hips where they are. Good, and when you've done your 3 to 5, can you walk it back? I promise, by the third one, it'll be like, no, I don't want to walk it back, at least for me. And then reach again, because it just feels so awesome. Roll back down. Again, 3 to 5. If you did 5, you can do 4. Whatever. If you did 3, try for 4. And then down, and up, and down. Woo! Breathe. I love these. Everyone should do these, right? One more if you're doing whatever. See if you can push it. You got one more set, or reach for the sky. Rolling it down. Find your mat, walk it out. Whatever you need to get there. And then last set, so make it count. Try to think about your neck pull. Is your head dropping? Do you need to kind of push it back into your hands if they were there? Woo, here you go. Walk it back. All the way. Rolling it up. Good. All right, I want you to just stand however you're comfortable. On your mat, off your mat. Feet just a nice position for you. And just arms at your side. We're gonna kind of get a little grounded here. So I want you to just feel this. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet, see what happens. Shift your weight into your heels. Feel what happens. And then go forward, don't fall, and back. Just kind of feel how the front of your body engages here, what muscles, back, and see if you can find the middle of that, where there's the least amount of activity. You can kind of ground into the floor. Relax your shoulders and arms. Relax your toes. Just kind of let everything center. You can close your eyes or not. Let's just take a deep breath. Inhale. Whatever happens, happens. And just release the air. Don't force it. Just release. And do that again. Nice deep breath. Maybe a little deeper than last time, and release. One more. And release. Oh my God, you guys did awesome.